everybody, my name is Victoria. Welcome back to my channel, A Musical Bookworm. Today I am going to be talking to you about my Kindle. I have not really talked a lot about my Kindle on my channel. I have had a Kindle for a while now, but it is still kind of a new thing for me. Maybe I've had it for a year or so, but I love my Kindle. I wasn't sure about it when I first got it, but I really love reading on my Kindle. And so I am like a complete Kindle believer. I'm a Kindle girly now. And I wanted to first show you my Kindle and kind of how I've decked it out. And then I want to tell you about the Kindle books that I've loaded onto it. I have developed a little bit of a bad habit of online book shopping for Kindle deals, which is fun because you can find amazing cheap or free deals for really good popular books even. I have been a little bit addicted to that. So whenever I need my serotonin boost and I don't want to buy physical books because I have too many physical books on my shelves, I find myself perusing Kindle deals. And so I have, through doing that just here and there, I've acquired quite a few things on my Kindle that I have not read yet. So I wanted to share with you today my Kindle TBR. So first of all, my Kindle case, I have one of these pockets that I got on Amazon, and it is a magnet pocket here. So it'll just like snap close, and then I just put some stickers on it, some cute things. That's that side. And then on this side, I have a few more stickers. I especially like my Rochar chicken spotting lifetime club member. And those are all the chickens. You know, if you've read Stormlight Archives, it's a Stormlight Archive reference. So that is my Kindle outside case. And then on the inside, my Kindle does not have, I don't have like one of those plastic cases. I just leave my Kindle bare. And then I did put stickers on the back, which I know I probably shouldn't put stickers right on the Kindle, but I did. Oh well. I actually don't like having a case on the outside of the Kindle because I want to keep my Kindle as light as possible, and I just wanted it to be bare. Oh, I turned it on. I wasn't ready to turn it on yet. So that's my Kindle. I've got Belle and Julie Andrews, and that's a Gilmore Girls quote right there. And some random little hearts. I did wait a little bit longer in the mail to get this green version. I wanted the green back. So yes, there's my Kindle. And then let's jump into the TBR, shall we? I'm not going to talk too much about each book. I just kind of want to give you the title and then move on, because otherwise this is going to be a really long video. I might comment on a book here or there if there's something I want to share about, like why I picked it up. But for the most part, I'm just gonna kind of zoom through. Okay, so this is my Kindle TBR. In no particular order, I guess this is more in the order of things I've picked up more recently to things that have been on here a little bit longer. So first of all, I'm currently reading, still in the middle of, The Wonderful Adventures of Mrs. Sequel by Mary Sequel. I also just found a Discworld anthology, so I have all of the Discworld books in this one bind up, and this is the Discworld series by Terry Pratchett. Then I have The Case of the Murderous Dr. Cream, The Hunt for a Victorian-era Serial Killer by Dean Jobb. Then I have Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, War of the Whales by Joshua Horowitz, This Present Darkness by Frank Peretti, The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary, The Stand by Stephen King, Malice by John Gwynne, The Year of Magical Thinking, a play by Joan Didion, Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket, The Good Neighbor, The Life and Works of Fred Rogers by Maxwell King, Bunny, a novel by Mona Awad, 100 Places to See After You Die by Ken Jennings, Reluctant Genius, Alexander Graham Bell and the Passion for Invention by Charlotte Gray, The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornichek. Hiroshima by John Hershey. 3 Martini Afternoons at the Ritz by Gail Crowther. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. The Letters We Keep by Nisha Sharma. Cut and Thirst, a short story by Margaret Atwood. The Lost Girls of Ireland by Suzanne O'Leary. Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Letter to the American Church by Eric Metaxas. The Magician's Trilogy, books 1 through 3 by Lev Grossman. Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. The Sweet Spot by Amy Popel. The Goblin Emperor by Catherine Addison. The Girl the Sea Gave Back by Adrienne Young. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. Legend by Marie Lu. Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, wow, and the Secret History of the 60s. Why can't I say that title? By Tom O'Neill. Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Dog Days of Murder by Addison someone and Balami someone. The little thing on the cover is covering it and I can't see the last name. Alana, The First Adventure by Tamara Pierce. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. Hang the Moon by Jeanette Walls. Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. Then I have an Agatha Christie collection, which is a bind-up of the first few Miss Marple books. So I have The Murder at the Vicarage, The Body in the Library, The Moving Finger, Sleeping Murder, and A Murder is Announced. Prayer by Timothy Keller. Horse by Geraldine Brooks. Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen. Summer Island by Kristen Hanna. Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. Hannibal by Philip Freeman. A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers. Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. The Violin Conspiracy by Brendan Slocum. Fablehaven by Brandon Mull. Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. I'm No Philosopher, But I Got Thoughts by Kristen Chenoweth. The Bible Recap, a one-year guide to reading and understanding the entire Bible. The Murder of Mr. Wickham by Claudia Garay. In-N-Out Burger, a behind-the-counter look at the fast food chain that breaks all the rules by Stacey Perman. What You Are Looking For Is in the Library by Michiko Ayama. Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. The Great Book of Amber by Roger Zelazny. Halloween Party by Agatha Christie. The Genius of Birds by Jennifer Ackerman. The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. The Maid by Nita Prose. From Bacteria to Bach and Back by Daniel C. Dennett. The Messy Lives of Book People by Phaedra Patrick. The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. The Bridgerton Collection. This is The Duke and I, the Viscount, I don't know, Who Left Me, and then An Offer from a Gentleman. These are the first 3 books in the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. How Music Works by David Byrne. The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. I also downloaded a bind-up of The Song of Ice and Fire, the first 4 books, I think. Yeah, it's Game of Thrones, Clash of Kings, Storm of Swords, and Feast of Crows. And I have read actually the first 2.5 of those books, but then at some point I gave up on the series. I do want to go back and try Game of Thrones again because I would like to actually read all the books that are out. Dopamine Nation, Finding Balance in the Age of Indulgence by Anna Lemke. This Is Your Brain on Music, The Science of a Human Obsession by Daniel, I think. I have to open it. Daniel J. Levitin. There we go. The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich. Killers of the Flower Moon by David Gran. Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. I kind of think I accidentally bought this twice. I think I have a Kindle version and a physical version. Oops. Jade City by Fonda Lee. The Way Home by Peter S. Beagle. How Music Got Free. The End of an Industry, The Turn of the Century, and the Patient Zero of Piracy by Stephen Witt. The Story of Sushi by Trevor Corson. I have a bind-up of the Bachman books, 4 early novels by Stephen King, and in this bind-up I have Rage, The Long Walk, Roadwork, and The Running Man. Unselfie, Why Empathetic Kids Succeed in Our All About Me World by Michelle Borba. Spending Silver by Naomi Novik. Robin by Dave Itzkoff. Murtagh by Christopher Paolini. My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. All Creatures Great and Small by James Herriot. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Godkiller by Hannah Kaner. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Atomic Habits by James Clear. The Sunset Crowd by Karen Tanabe. I think this was an accidental download because I have no idea what that book is. This is How You Lose the Time War by Max Gladstone. The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. I have actually read The Historian, but it has been many, many years, and so I downloaded it wanting to reread it. Under the Greenwood Tree by Thomas Hardy. The Knowledge of the Holy by A.W. Tozer. The Way We Live Now by Anthony Trollope. Fathers and Sons by Ivan Turgenev. The Belted Estate by Anthony Trollope. The Egoist by George Meredith. Winds of Strife by U.G. Gutman. The Christmas Wish by Tilly Tennant. And those are all the books that are unread on my Kindle currently. I have not actually counted, so we're going to do that right now. Let's count up how many books that is. Okay, so I just counted it up, and I think it is about 112 unread books on my Kindle. And I didn't even really show you the books that I have read. I do have books that I have read on my Kindle, but that's not what this video is about. So yes, 112 unread books on my Kindle. That is a lot. And I had not counted until now, so now I'm a little bit horrified. But that's okay. It's okay. Acquiring books is a separate hobby than reading the books, as we all know. Thank you for watching this video today. Give it a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.